Hey, what's up guys? This is Marquita from AtHomeWithQuita. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. On this channel, I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I plan for self-care. So that is a real pain point for me in terms of not always taking care of myself and putting others first. So I thought that I would set something up in my planner for myself to be able to focus on me a little bit more. So that is what we're doing today. So let's get into it. All right, so I do have a whole self-care section in my planner, but like I mentioned, it's always been tough for me to really, be more about me as opposed to everyone else. So I said in 2021, I've mentioned this a couple of times, that I was going to focus more on self-care. So I have developed a skincare routine and I've been taking vitamins. I've been doing certain things to slowly work my way into full out self-care routine. And so I thought I would do some setting up of some things in my planner and share that with you guys today. So we're going to be doing a few different things. We are going to have a tracker for self-care in the self-care section of my planner. We are going to develop a skincare routine and write in some products. And then we're also going to do a self-care challenge. So we're going to be working with these three inserts today in terms of stickers and things like that. Paper Panda and I released a self-care box. And so these are some of the items from the box. So these are the stickers that she created, sticky notes, and then page flags. And these are the skincare routines that were created as well for the box. And there was a couple of other things as well that were included. So I believe we may have a few more of these box bundles left. So check out our shop to see if there's something that may pique your eye. We're also going to be doing a self-care challenge. I'm really excited about this. I haven't done a challenge on my channel in a while. You guys remember we did a happiness challenge. We did another or maybe one or two other challenges, and I provided inserts like this or stickers because you can cut these out and put them in your planner. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. So check out my other challenges that I've done here on YouTube, and in the shop you'll see those inserts. If you're a member of our blog, you'll see those in the members only section of the blog available still, and these will be there as well. So you guys know I love to include a freebie of some sort at least once to twice a week in addition to Freebie Friday. And so these are available now on the blog in the members only section. What I did is I kiss cut them. So I made them into stickers. So they're stickers, and I'm going to be putting them in this planner as well. So that way I could do a bit of a challenge. I thought that would be super fun. I also have some numbers here. So I'm going to use the numbers. And then I have two Happy Planner sticker books because we're going to do a bit of a monochromatic look. So it's really going to be very neutral. So that way I could keep it in my planner in the self-care section long term. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to put this to the side and the challenge to the side. And we're first going to work on our skincare routine. So I'm going to write in what I would like to do ideally in the morning, afternoon, and the evening. And then on the back, I'm going to break it down even more and put all the steps that I need to take depending on the part of the body that I'm working with or what my focus is for self-care. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to grab my Papermate Flare. I love this pen. It's going to make the text stand out a little bit more because, again, we're going to be using this long term. So we're setting this up to just keep in the planner popped in indefinitely. So we just want to write in everything. Now, these inserts are designed in a way to where you could check them off on a weekly basis. Since I am kind of using this as a template, I'm still deciding. I'm thinking I want to use this just as a template and keep it popped in my planner. Not sure if I'm going to create a new one every week, although I do want to kind of see what I'm checking off. So we'll kind of see how things progress over time. And if I decide to check these things off, then I'll just create a new one of these next week. Okay. All right. So let's open up some of these stickers and such. And I want to really figure out how I want to use this. So this is one of the sheets that comes included, very neutral and really pretty. Those are tattoos. I'm not sure which I'm actually going to use, but I have them all here. And then these are how the page flags look. I know for sure I'm going to use these. They're so, so pretty. All right. And then these are just your average sticky notes. All right, so let's kind of plan some things out strategically. And then I'm not going to talk you through every single part of this process. We'll do it in stages. So first I'll decorate this and write everything in. Then I'll come back and I'll explain to you what I've written in, and then we'll do the tracker, and then we'll do the challenge. And while I'm doing that, you'll just hear music, and then I'll come back and I'll kind of share with you how I plan to use those inserts. So let's go ahead and tackle this first. I'm going to write everything in and get it decorated the way I want it, and then I'll come back and I'll talk you through what I've done. Okay, so I've got the first page done, which is my skincare routine on the front, and then on the back, we've broken it down even further with all of the skincare products I use by the steps based on the different parts of what I want to care for. So front side, I think how I'm going to use this, in my head, I really want to check this off just because I want to week by week see what I'm doing and be able to say, okay, I did all of this every single day throughout the week. But I love how it looks so much that I'm not sure if I just want to use it as a template. So we'll see how it works out. Maybe I'll figure out some sort of way to maybe laminate this, because some of this stuff is standard stuff and some stuff isn't. And so if I laminate this and punch it, then I can use a Sharpie or a wet erase marker and check off the days of the week. So maybe that's what I'll do. Even though this stuff at the bottom isn't standard stuff, I do like to keep these items in stock. And then this wish list right here, this is just stuff that I kind of want because I was watching Jackie Aina. I love her, by the way. She's a makeup guru, and she talked about her skincare routine, and these are some of the products she mentioned, and I think they're a little pricey. So I'll slowly start adding them in and testing them out and seeing if it's something that I want to use to replace some of the products I use now. So let's get into that. Backside, you guys saw I used the page flags, which I really love, and they fit so perfectly in this space. And then I used my Sharpie, the fine point Sharpie here, to be able to write on the page flags, so that way they won't smudge or anything. I feel like that a Sharpie is just the best thing to use for transparent sticky notes or any sort of sticky notes that have just a little bit of a sheen on them. The Sharpie makes it, you know, visible, the wording visible, and then also makes it to where you don't get that smudging. So let me just define this W a little bit more. So that's what I use. So if I want to shuffle these around, I can, because it is a sticky note, but I don't see myself doing that because these are the steps that I take based on my face, hands, body, and foot. So as you can see, I've got everything clearly laid out. I added some floral stickers from one of the sticker books just to tie it all together, but I wanted it to be neutral. I used the dot stickers here for this little section here just to be able to see that a little bit more clearly. So I love how things are looking so far. I think I actually did want to use one of these sticky notes down here as opposed to writing it in, and that's what I meant to do. So I was going to do something like this. So let's see if this will work out. I think I also wanted to use these for the challenge. So we'll see, because I want to try to use all of this stuff, you know what I mean? And that's just going to make the page stand out even more so. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably go ahead and just laminate this because I think it's going to look so good laminated. So let's see if I can pull up this just a little bit. Oh, or maybe all the way. And lay this in. And then I was going to rewrite that. Let's see. How could this work, y'all? All right, I just wanted to add just a little bit more to the bottom here. So I went ahead and broke down the wish list and then also the stock up list. All right, so both these sides are done. So let's pop this in and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on the challenge, which is the fun part. Well, this was fun too, because I really do enjoy decorating the pages and making them stand out, and that makes me want to refer to them and use them even more. So this is where that would stay. So let's move that to the side. And then for the challenge, I'm gonna be using our month-on-one inserts. So this is what I've got here. And then this is, again, how the self-care challenge looks. So you see all the prompts are already typed in for you. So all you literally have to do, if you kiss cut your stickers, you can cut them by hand too, is just peel it off and lay it right on in. And the beauty of these is that there's no number tied to them, so you can put them wherever you want. So I am not going to put them in the same order. I'm just going to kind of put them around sporadically. So the 1st of September started on a Wednesday. So this will be the first day of the challenge. All right. So I'm just going to randomly place them. And I formatted them to be the perfect size for the half letter month-on-one. So if you're using the half letter month-on-one, these will fit perfectly inside the boxes. All right. So I'm going to add all these to the pages, and I want to add some variation in terms of these top row and this row, and I think that's it. Just these 2 rows, the flower is on that side, and then on these rows, the flower's on that side. So I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit. So let me go ahead and add these to the page, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how it all looks. All right, I finished the challenge pages, so I love how it looks. Very simple and neutral. I added the dots in different places just to have a different look. They really serve no purpose. I went ahead and added the floral elements here. I cut some of the transparent stickers to add to certain spots. So now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the month that we're trying to do this for. I wanna do this for September, but this could be for any time of year. So I'm gonna highlight it for September with my mild liner. And then I am going to write in 2021. All right. And so last thing that we have to do is our tracker. So the purpose of the tracker is to be able to check off as you're doing different things. So I'm going to only write in certain things here. So I'm going to write in my vitamins. So I want to track, you know, how I'm taking my vitamins. And then I'm going to write in my AM routine. I want to see how I'm doing with that. And my PM routine. And then also I want to make sure that I'm drinking water. At least 8 ounces, y'all. Water, I do pretty well with water, but I know I should be doing a lot more than 8 ounces, but I'm just going to keep that as a goal for now, that I'm at least doing that. But I really should be doing, I think 8 glasses, right? I'm pretty sure it's 8 glasses. Yeah, I think that's what I meant to do, y'all. 8 glasses. What am I talking about? 8 ounces. So we'll do 8 glasses. Okay. I'm tripping. So we'll put 8G. All right. So that way I can make sure that I'm accomplishing these things. So let's do self-care. All right, self-care tracker. Awesome. So we have everything completed. I've got my tracker there. I've got my skincare routine along with the products that I'll be using. And then I have my 30-day tracker. So we are all set and ready to go, and we're ready to start tackling and implementing these things. And I love how it all turned out. So again, this has been just a real struggle for me. So if you too struggle with self-care and focusing on you, and you're all about other people, which it is a good thing to be that way, but you do also need to make sure that you take care of yourself as well, so that way you can more effectively take care of others. So if you struggle with that, you may want to do something similar. Again, these are available on the blog. I even put a sticker here or a little wording here at the bottom for you to be able to indicate, so that way when you look at this, you know that this is for self-care. You can put it in any planner that you not only formatted for our inserts, but for whatever planner you use. These inserts are only though available within our shop, but you can literally take a sheet of paper and kind of map things out the same way that I did here, and that can work just as well. So that is it for this video, guys. I really enjoyed this process. I'll have to come back and check in with you guys and let you know how they went. I'm hoping to start checking off some of these days on the calendar. I know we are 1 week out, meaning that we're in the 2nd week of September now. I meant to implement this when September started, but you know how that goes. And so what I'll do is I'll take some of these tasks that I wasn't able to complete, and I'll just dump them in the other days of the week or sprinkle them throughout, so that way I can make sure that I'm doing this challenge to the full. So that is it for this video, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pop these in my planner, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how things progress and how these end up being used, because again, I mentioned that I thought that I was going to just use this as a standard page for reference, laminate it, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll end up checking this off for the week, and that way I can look and I can see kind of how things are going. The beautiful thing about these is that I can remove these sticky notes if I decide to create a new page. So that may work out. And then the challenge is going to be for this month, but I'll probably keep this in the planner, because just in case I want to do it for another month, even though I highlighted this in the year, I could use this at any point when I'm ready to do a self-care challenge again. I love all of the prompts on the self-care challenge too, because they're simple things. So there are things like, you know, have a healthy smoothie, or listen to a podcast, spend time outside, read a book, stretch. Things like that are just simple things that do contribute towards self-care, but they don't take a whole ton of time. So I wanted to keep it simple. And then the tracker, I popped that in for, it has 31 days for for each different thing so I can check it off, just so I can see what days I'm missing, what days I'm doing well at, and hopefully this can help me to, again, further track self-care and how I'm treating myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I really love this process. I haven't done one of these in so long and showing you guys, you know, kind of how I do a challenge. I love doing these from time to time. Again, we have several on the blog, so check it out just in case you want to do another challenge along with this challenge or by itself. These are free. It is free to become a member on the blog as well, because I know I get that question quite a bit. There's no charge for being a member. You just simply log into the members only section or create your account and log in, and you will have access to all of the freebies along with Freebie Friday, which occurs every single Friday. If you're a Patreon, you get all of those inserts up front, so you don't have to wait until Freebie Friday. So that is it once again for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below, let me know what is your favorite prompt from this self-care challenge. I would love to hear from you, and let me know how you treat yourself. Is there anything I'm missing? Are there any tips or tricks or anything that you can share with all of us? We would love to know. So thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel today. I really appreciate you joining me for another video. Hopefully you enjoyed it so much so that you'll give me a thumbs up on this video. You will consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here, and you'll come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.